Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. Well, as many of you have realized, I was having a problem with my video camera, and I use an old-fashioned, I think it's a Sony or a Canon video camera, because we beat them up pretty good, and we usually damage them. And you have a lot of people, myself included, have noticed that the camera is not handling wind well at all. And even when I put the automatic wind, filter thing through the camera settings, it's just bad. It actually gets really dim and you can barely hear me, and then it goes away, and it's like the wind activates it and it stays for a little while and then it goes away. Also, you know that I do a lot of videos with a lot of crap going on. The dog's always chasing each other around when I turn the camera on. The bulldog likes to start snoring under the camera. The shepherd likes to run around after him. My wife is usually cooking something a lot of times, like she is tonight, so you always hear stuff banging around in the background. And the few times that I've used that wireless camera, which I'm not using this right now, but the wireless one that I use, it sounds really good. The problem with that one is there's no way to tell when the batteries are going dead, and that becomes a problem because I start talking and the dead batteries, there's no audio whatsoever then. And it's a really old one. It's probably about 30 years old. It's a giant module that I have to wear. It will put it in my pocket, and then it's a giant module that I have to hang off the video camera. It's a pain in the ass to use. Both of them take 12-volt batteries, and you have no idea when the batteries go, and they don't, because they're so big and old and probably have, big old-time electronics, they use the battery power pretty well. So I tried to search around for a better mic, something that would shield me from the wind. I could wear it, it wouldn't be cumbersome, and I can use it very easily. So I found this one on Amazon. It was a pretty generic wireless lapel mic, and there's a ton of them on Amazon. You got to look at the reviews. This one is designed in the USA and made in China. It's almost unavoidable to find one that's made in USA, and if you can find one, I'm sure it's like probably a professional level one, and these are big bucks. This was pretty cheap. I forget how much I paid for it. I wouldn't have ordered it if it wasn't inexpensive. Link in the description below for this one. But when I was reading the reviews, a lot of people said it sounded like crap, Not this one, the ones I was looking at. Then I found one where people were saying the sound was pretty good for an inexpensive mic. And then a guy posted a video of how he sounded, and he sounded pretty good on the video. He had it off just on the camera mic, and then went to this mic, and it sounded pretty good. I said I'll give it a shot, especially for the price that it was. I'll gamble with it. So in the box, you got the transmitter, which has got a little pocket clip on it, and you can just stick it in your pocket. It's got a battery display on it. It gives you 3 dashes. Let me look in the directions here. It's 3 dashes for like 100% battery, 2 dashes for 70%, and 1 dash for 40% on the battery. I don't know how long the battery is designed to last. I guess only time will tell. Transmitter, the receiver rather, is just off and on. There's a little blue light that lights up in it, so that you know that it's paired with the transmitter. And then it's got a 3.5mm jack and another 3.5mm jack. Depending on your device, they're set up a little bit different. My video camera actually needed this adapter, so you put the adapter on, plugs into my video camera. This is all that hangs out of my video camera, which doesn't actually go out any farther than the flip out screen. So this really isn't a cumbersome burden or anything. And then it plugs right in. This one here has a channel selector, which you don't need to use. You only need to use that if you're doing multiple mics with one receiver. And then this here is the USB charging. So it's one USB plug, and it's got 2 lits of Y, it's got 2 whips to it, and you plug it in and it charges. And it also comes with a wind sock, which is very tight. And we'll see if we actually need to use the big, what do they call this, a dead cat or whatever. Instead, it's just got the foam, the normal foam mic cover. It's about 3 feet long, estimating. Right, it's in my hand, to the center of my chest, 3 feet long about. And we're going to see what it's like. So I got it on just clipped onto my shirt. I actually, depending on what I'm wearing, sometimes I'll come up through my shirt with them, but let's clip it down the middle of my chest, really. We'll leave it there. I have the volume actually set pretty low. I think I have the volume on like 2. If you hold the power button down, it gives you the volume. I do have the volume on 2. It goes up to 11. And then if you hold the power button down, it's a channel selector, which doesn't apply when you're only using one mic and one receiver. So I'm going to plug this into the video camera, and we'll see how I sound. All right, we're plugged into the video camera, and now I'm on the mic, and even at volume 2, which it could be the lowest volume, according to the meter on the camera, I'm coming up pretty loud. Let me see if I could even knock that down to 1. Yep, they have a volume 1. So now I'm on volume 1 on my meter. It's showing that I'm up where I normally am, and I'm speaking in my normal talking to the camera voice. Actually, this is just my normal talking voice, period. But if I up the volume and I'm pressing the up button as I talk, I'm going 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm at max volume now, and that meter is pinned out. And then I'll bring it back down, 8. This is volume 8. This is volume 6. This is volume 4. And this is volume 2, and now I'm at volume 1. I'm back at volume 1. So this is the camera. We're going to try it out the next couple videos, and we'll see if we like it. If you've used a inexpensive, small, rechargeable, they call it a lavalier lapel microphone. I just call it a lapel mic. But if you've used one and you have a lot of success with it, let us know in the comments below. This one, inexpensive, real small. I like that it's small, and I could charge it by plugging in a USB charger, because like I said, my old one, it was big and it had batteries, and the batteries would go dead and you wouldn't know they were going dead. And we'll see how it does with the wind, and we'll see if I need to add the wind muff here. But that's it today from Axel's Garage. It does, oh, by the way, it does come with a nice instruction booklet here. Tells you how to pair it, tells you how to hook up multiples if you want to hook up multiples, and gives you a little other information. And hold on to this, I guess, because if it loses its pair for whatever reason and you got to repair it, you're not going to remember how to sync it again and pair it, not repair it, repair it, not repair, repair. And we'll see what it sounds like. You know, the dogs have been The dogs have been running around while I'm doing this video. My wife has actually been making dinner, so I don't know if you heard any things clanging a little bit when she's moving some pans and pots and moving them in and out. So hopefully it doesn't pick up as much of the background noise that we don't want, and it picks up the noise that we do want. Like I said, link in the description, comment below, and we'll see you on the next video.